looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's a little better. So, guess I got it. Facebook's on. I'm waiting on everybody else to come on. So, okay. Once again, good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Monday, June 24th. We're going to be going over today's headlines. So let me set the titles up so you won't be confused with the other titles when it comes on Facebook. So we'll go ahead and set that up. Give me 1 second. Just, I'm waiting on the waiting for everything to come on. So just, please be patient with me. I'm trying to get these things set. So let me go ahead and set this up so you'll be able to see everything that's on the screen, stuff like that. Monday, June 24th, and I should have did this before, so no, it's like, so waiting on everything to come up. So everything should be up on the screen. All four networks are on. I'm happy about that. So let's go ahead and go over some news headlines. Switch this over. So everybody should be seeing this on the screen. If you're on the Facebook Facebook site or the Periscope or the Twitch, you'll be able to see everything. So we're on. So good morning, everyone. So it should be ready. So everything's on. So let's see if everybody's coming in. So how you doing, Pat Riley? What's going on? Good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Monday, June 24th. Let's go ahead and go over some headlines from ESPN.com. Okay, let's pull this down. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's pull this down. Everything is on the screen. Make sure everything is up. There it is. World Cup action right now. In the 14th minute, it is Spain up, down. No score. It's even at 1, so it's even at 1. 14th minute and going into the game right now. So the World Cup going on. So once again, we apologize. We just had a little delay. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Okay. African soccer wants action against Cameroon. This is from. Let's go ahead and put the chat room in. Make sure everybody's on chat room. So if you can hear me, let me know how you look, how you think this thing looks. So just let me know how you doing. So we're waiting on the chat room to come up. So it should be up on the thing in a few seconds. So everything is on. Okay, let's go ahead and go over this headline. African soccer wants, like I said, wants action. The head of women's soccer in Africa wants action against Cameroon, facing punishment for conduct of players in their World Cup game. The Cameroon too rebelled against 3 officials, deciding a 3-0 loss against England in the round of 16. Cameroon manager Alan Duper accused of miscarriage of justice. That's so anytime you got these games going on in the World Cup, look, you're gonna have some controversy and stuff like that. So look, the best bet for them to do is just accept it. But the thing is, look, if they want, when you misjudge, talk about rebel against an official, look, that's grounds for suspension, stuff like that. So, look, I don't have anything I don't have anything against these players rebelling against these officials, but the thing is, you're on the world stage. That's one thing. You're on the world stage, and you're gonna have um, um, problems. So that's one thing I'm gonna be saying right now. This is from the one of the spokesmen of the African football said in their thing they're proud of their female girls in the tournament. Um, so that's one thing about that. So this is from ESPN, ESPN.com. It's the website we use. So, okay, in the 17th minute, it is still tied up at 1. Spain and U.S. still tied up at 1. 17 minutes left to play in the first half. So, okay, the king of SoCal, 2 Kawhi billboards go up in L.A. So here's the thing about that. Look, I don't think he's going to be going to L.A. I think they're going to put billboards up, but the truth of the matter is, it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean he's going to be going to L.A. to play for the Lakers or whatever. So I think this is a waste of time right here. To be honest with you, if he signs with Toronto, I think he's going to stay with Toronto. So that's one thing for sure. He will most likely will stay with Toronto. So that's my take on it. This is from ESPN. 2 people's on. There's one on the Twitch. So this is from ESPN. Came out at 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, let's see. Mets. Let's talk about Mets. New York Mets. Mets apologized after confronting reporter. This is Brian Wishin. I'm trying to say it's WISCUHSEN. I'm saying his name right. That Mickey Callaway, previous job as a pitching coach, should help him with Sep Longo as LUGO. He did curse at a reporter, Mickey Callaway. So, look, here's the thing about this situation with Mickey Callaway. The truth of the matter is, look, if the media wants to question you to you blue in the face, they should have. That's their right. They're doing their job. They're doing their job. That's one thing that you shouldn't, because you're required when you're in MLB. You're required to answer the questions. Sure, you can say no and stuff like that. But if you can't, like I said, if you refuse, they can come after you. That's one thing about it. And he what they said about this. So this is from ESPN News Service. You can reach ESPN at ESPN.com. So if you're a New York Mets fan, give me your take on it. What's your take? You can come in here via Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. We will watch you via restream, so we'll make sure your questions and comments are answered. So nobody in here right now, so says of right now. So I look at it this way. Look, he should have never did what he did. Sure, they might have frustration and stuff like that, but the truth of the matter is, when you on a losing streak like that, look, and they're going to ask you, the New York media is absolutely tough. They're not going to give you no easy time. So if you win, they will give you an easy time. But if you lose, they will give you a very tough time. That's one thing about it. So, so that's my take on it. Um, so let's go ahead and switch this out. So let's go ahead and see what else we need to talk about. Okay, green. Let's go ahead and talk about green. Right now, update on the USA Spain game. 23 minutes, tied up at 1 still. They haven't scored a goal yet, so it's still tied up at 1 in the first half. So Green, Hannah Green felt hangs on for her first LPGA win. So she did win her first title. So congratulations to Hannah Green for her win. So this is from once again Associated Press. You can go to the AssociatedPress.com. That's the AssociatedPress.com. Okay, let's see what else we need to talk about today. Okay, fan. Let's see what this says. Okay, fan takes taken for a test after hit with a Belgian foul ball. So he was taken for a test. The woman at Dodger Stadium was taken to the hospital for precautionary tests after being struck in the head with a foul ball from Los Angeles Dodgers star Cody Bellinger during the first inning of a game against the Colorado Rockies. The young woman was sitting 4 rows from the field along the first baseline and behind the protected netting that extends all the way to the visitors dugout. Excuse me, visitors dugout. She was hit short with a short line drive. Look, here's the thing I keep telling people: common sense, folks. Common sense. When a ball's coming at your way, please be careful when that ball comes, because you don't know how fast some balls are going to come. They might come off that bat 100 miles an hour or greater, because that's one thing you don't do is thinking that that ball is not going to hit you. It will hit you. I mean, I don't care if you got protected netting. I don't care if you got without protected netting. You got to watch out with when you least suspect it. You got to watch out. You got to be aware at all times. Some people might be on their phones. Some people might be tending to their children and stuff like that to take them to a baseball game. But the truth of the matter is, please be aware of those foul balls. So that's one thing I say to people. Please be aware of the foul balls. So that's my take on it. This is from ESPN. She also, first aid workers was treating the woman. She was taken to the hospital. She was alert and answering questions, so that's good. Good news right there. But the truth of the matter is, look, it still doesn't put away the fact that, look, you got to be careful when these balls are coming. I mean, that's the thing. I don't care if it's a protected netting. I mean, look, that ball will come. See, if you're sitting in left field and that ball's going to come flying right over your head or hit somebody. That's one thing about it. I mean, I don't say this just to tell you this just not to so you won't sit in left field. I'm telling you this for your safety, because that's not a fun thing to endure. It's getting hit with a foul ball or a fly ball that comes off the bat. So So that's my take on it. This is from ESPN. Let me put this up here. Make sure everybody will see me. Okay. So let's go ahead. Okay, it's in the right now 28 minutes, still tied up at 1 in the game. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about let's see. Okay, U.S. Turns to Mumble to deliver an Ebola message. This is some kind of Patiki Matumbo. Matumbo. I'm trying to say his name. Matiki Matumbo. He's a Hall of Famer. He is able to send a disease fighter for the deadly Ebola outbreak in U.S. history. Health officials turn to a baseball Hall of Famer, Matiki Matumbo, basketball. Excuse me, I'm saying it wrong. Basketball. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm getting on here. Matumbo. So that's I think this is good for Kiki Matumbo to be part of this message to fight the outbreak of Ebola. That's one thing. That's a very deadly disease right there that can make you sick and stuff like that. So I think this is good that they're turning to Makiki Matumbo for this Ebola message. So look, a lot's got to be done about this. Look, I'm not a politician. I don't talk politics on this show. But the truth of the matter is, look, a lot needs to be done about this Ebola outbreaks. Because, look, we can't let this go on forever. So, this is that's my take on it. This is from ESPN. You can reach, you can go to ESPN.com. So, let's go ahead and see what else we need to talk about. I think we got covered everything on ESPN. Everything's covered. Okay, let's go ahead and College World Series tonight. Michigan versus Vanderbilt. Game 1 in the finals. That's going to be tonight at 6 p.m. Vanderbilt in Michigan. So they will play later on. So let's go ahead and see what else we need to talk about here. Let's go to sbnation.com. sbnation.com is a website used for sporting stuff. Okay, let's talk about free agency. Okay, you want to come in and chime in about NBA free agency? Come on down. Talk about NBA free agency. The requirement for free agency will start at midnight. So that's our NBA free agent will begin at 12:01 on. So that's going to be begin. We'll begin move to 6 p.m. So it used to be 12 midnight, but it's 6 p.m. Eastern time on the 30th. So it's going to be free agency at midnight or 9 p.m. Pacific time will most likely be. But I think this is should be imperative to have this because look, because a lot of NBA trades are going to going to be going on during this time period. So I think it's good that we have a 6 p.m. Eastern time time frame for NBA trading deadline. So it's gonna so that's news right there about the trading deadline. So you can reach Tom Ziller at Team Ziller at SB Nation. That's SB Nation. Excuse me, I'm kind of so switch this over. Okay, let's see. Jerry Jones. Let's talk about Jerry Jones. Okay, Jerry Jones didn't get what he wanted in the 2016 draft. Um, and works um, out perfection. So, yeah, hopefully it does because, look, Dallas, I'll be honest with you, Dallas has not a very good history in the playoffs. They've been knocked out of the playoffs a lot of times. So I'm pretty sure. Look, Jerry Jones. Look, he didn't get what he wanted back in 2016. That was 3 years ago. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna probably. Hopefully, he does get what he wants now. So, um, not overpaid for Lynch. Amazing dumb lack for Jones. This is what they're talking about right there. Dallas. Here's the thing: Dallas went 1-11 in these games without a starting quarterback. That was a couple of years ago. So look, Dallas. Look, they got Dak Prescott now, so that's going to be um, their ticket. If they make the playoffs, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Look, they will be a good team, but look, they got to get over their playoff debacles and stuff like that. So that's my take on it. So this is another one. Plan B was a lot of years is what they're talking about. This is what Dallas will receive in the Paxton Lynch trade. Um, they will get Paxton Lynch, 26 pick. He was traded. He will get Jalen Smith, also Malik Collins, and also Dak Prescott. So they got Dak Prescott. That was the 135th pick overall. 135th pick overall. So that's the quarterback today. So this is a very good article right here about the Dallas Cowboys in this in recent history. So that's the so look. So we're showing you this article on the screen. So I'm looking at it right now. This is from um, Christine DeAndre. You can reach her at Trainland. You can reach her at Trainland. That's one of the sites. Okay. Okay. This is all about the blockbuster at the draft. New Jersey Devils picked in a trade package for PJ Subban. I'm saying his name. This is from New Jersey Devils. This just came out. I think this came out on the 22nd. So this is what they're talking about the NHL draft with this guy Subban. So I look at it this way. This is pose the Devils trade package for Subban. What you think about the trade? 68% says love it. 22% says like the trade, and 5% says don't like it. In the middle, also 2% doesn't like it or and hate it. So that's so most likely it's a majority in this poll right here. So that's one thing we're looking at. So this is from let's see, SB Nation. I'm gonna have to get that thing up a little bit more because Okay, let's see. Let's click this on. See what this is. Okay, can you change CFL history by changing one old quarterback? Which um, which one will you choose? Which will you choose? That's the they're talking about. Okay, 2004 USC versus Cal. Brian Floyd. That's one of the options right there. Um, so that's one of the options. 2004 USC game. That's another one. Okay, the next guy we're going to be looking at the 1966 Notre Dame versus Michigan State game. That's um, Richard Johnson. That's one of the options right there. Richard Johnson. Next one is 1998 Texas A&M Stephen Godfrey. That's one of the quarterbacks. Which one they asking you if you can change the college football history. Also, Alabama and Tennessee. Jason Kirk, one of them. Another one right there as well. That's in the 2009 game. Also, 2015, Ryan Noemi. That's Nanni. One of the that's from 2015 when Butch Jones went 9-3. So that was the 2015 season. Also, Florida versus Georgia 2002. Holly Anderson. One of the selections right there. Holly Anderson. Next one. 2012 Spencer Hall. Stanford versus Oregon. Spencer Hall. So these are the your selections right here. Which one would you choose to change the face of college football history? So that's one of the that's from SBNation.com. You could go to SB Nation anytime. Okay, let's see what else we need to talk about today. We're in 28 minutes into the show, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to talk about. Okay, okay, the Warriors. Let's see what this is the Warriors. Let's see. This is from the 21st. I think this on the other day. Warriors had a Serbian teenager in Santa Cruz for a year, and then drafted him. So this is a good story right here. A good. His name is Sebastian. Let's see, 18-year-old Sebastian. So they got the guy in Allen Samelik. If I'm saying his name right. So this is what they're talking about right here on SB Nation. So this is from Tom Ziller. You can reach him at Team Ziller. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go over some more stuff. Okay. Okay. 2019 All-Star Game. This is from Cleveland.com. 2019 All-Star Game countdown begins. Ball player park adds a theme. Theme days. So that's Cleveland.com. Let's see if I can hit it without the save one. So there it is. Okay, this is the picture that we're showing you. This is from the Cleveland.com. This is the 2019 All-Star Game. It will be in Cleveland, Ohio. They have College Santana and reaches starting election. This is from Joe Noger. You can reach him at Cleveland.com. That's Cleveland.com. So the days ahead, June 26th will be the election. That will be at noon. Also, the starting election will end at 4, and the All-Star starters will be announced at 7 p.m. on Thursday, June 27th. Also, the June 30th, the rosters and backups will be announced at 5:30. Um, Friday, July 5th, which is the day before, after the 4th of July. The play ball ballpark opens in the Hamilton Convention Center. That's the Hamilton Convention Center. Also, the All Star concert that will be a Stone Temple Pilots that will be on Friday, July 5th. Also, Saturday, July 6th, the concert series. They will have another one in the at the Hamilton Convention Center. That's in Cleveland, Ohio. So that's also Sunday, July 7th, the color run for the 5K that will be in downtown Cleveland. Also, the celebrity softball game will begin on Sunday. That will be in Cleveland's Progressive Field. Also, Sunday, July 7th, the Futures game will have the minor league baseball players. Also, the Home Run Derby will begin Monday night, July 8th. Also, the All-Star game will be this year on July 9th. So that's going to be the All-Star game for in Cleveland. So that is from Joe Noga. Noga, that's Noga. You can reach him at cleveland.com. That's cleveland.com. Okay. Dodgers. Jock Peterson. Let's see what this is. Jock Peterson at work in progress at first base. So that's something about him. Let's close this up. Okay, this is the guy they're talking about in the Los Angeles Times. This is from Mike Giovanni. That's Giovanna. You can reach him at the Los Angeles Times. This talks about the Jock Peterson. That's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna say this. Look, they're gonna need somebody that's gonna be a pretty good first baseman, because look, they haven't had a first baseman in I could say years. When the old Dodgers went out. So I'll be honest with you, this young man, Jock Peterson, will most likely will work out in the long run. So with the Los Angeles Dodgers. So that's my take on it. So I don't know why I got this thing too high. This thing's too high. They can't see my face. So this is from the Los Angeles Times. Okay. Cam Jordan. This is from NFL.com. Cam Jordan talks about paying Michael Thomas. I think they should pay him. 5 years, $100 million contract. I think they should pay Michael Thomas, because he had a productive year last year with the New Orleans Saints. So I'm pro paying him right there. I think Cam Jordan is right on this situation. I think he is. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, puts out more production than him. He's a reliable wide receiver. Michael Thomas. So he's a reliable wide receiver. So I think they should pay him the big bucks because look, his numbers speak for himself. He has 125 catches on 147 targets. He just catches the ball, to be honest with you. So that's one thing about Cam Jordan. Look, if Breeze can throw the ball to Thomas, he will be there to catch it. That's one thing about it. You can bet your bottom dollar on that situation. So that's my take on Michael Thomas. What's yours? You think Michael Thomas is worth the 5-year, $100 million contract? You can post your opinion via YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch. You can send your comments. I will watch them on my screen. Just be absolutely sure. So that's we have it on the comments thing on. We Facebook your comment section is not working, so you can I'll watch them right through the phone right there, and I'll see what you're saying. So that's my take. This is from NFL.com. NFL.com. Okay, let's talk about Greg Olsen. Marriage proposal. Let's see what this is. Okay, Greg Olsen's captured Panthers fan marriage proposal. So this is a very lucky couple right here. This is Greg Olsen, number 88. I think this is his Instagram or something like that. He's down on his one knee. Looks like that's the young guy, Max Harvell. Harvell is Harvals. That's his name. He is so I think this congratulations to this young man. Let's see. He was 100% right. Harvell, I'm trying to say his name, didn't have a hit photo for Brooke Hannah Harderfeld. I'm trying to say her name, Harder Triumphant. Her name is H-A-R, trying to say HartanT FT, FT. I'm trying to say it. Yeah. So that's a pretty good thing what Greg Olsen did for this young couple right here. So I'm very happy about this. So this is from Nick Tooney. You can reach him at NFL.com. That's NFL.com. So I don't know why is it. I'm gonna have to stretch it. I'm gonna have to get this thing a little bit because this thing's a little hard. I don't want to keep it from. So let's see if I can pull this up a little bit. So I'll pull it up a little bit right about there. So keep it right about there. So that's okay. Let's go ahead and go over some more stuff. Okay. See what else we need to talk about today. I'll fix it when I can, but we can't do it right now because it's still on the air. All right, 40 minutes in. Let's see if I can fiddle with this thing so I can set this up where we're good. I'm gonna round it off.
All right, welcome back to CB.
Okay, this is NBA free agency decision for Kawhi and Kevin Durant on a based the salary cap. So making sure everything is Looks like it's neat, so we don't want to mess up. So that's what we're talking about right there. Um, so if you want to talk about the salary cap, you can come in and talk about the salary cap. Decision, Kawhi Leonard. Look, I think he should. Like I said, once again, I think he should stay with Toronto. Same thing with Kevin Durant. He should stay with Golden State because these numbers right here, he's shooting 52%. He has 26 points a game. He also has 6.4 rebounds. So I'd say now Kyrie Irving, that's going to be another um, um, decision that's going to be made pretty soon. Also, Kemba Walker as well. So this is NBA free agency moves and stuff like that. So this is from CBS Sports. So this, let's see what else we could talk about today. Keep this right here. I don't know why I'm looking like why my screen's looking like this. I have to move it a little bit around. To move it around a little bit so I won't be messing around with it. So just keep it right about there. So no, I gotta keep it string it a little bit more. There we go. There we go. We got it better. All right, let's see what else we need to talk about today. Okay, say. Okay, Brooke Berry, athlete overcomes injury on earned the boys track and field athlete of the year. This is from the Baltimore Sun. Damon Brookberry, this is the young man. So he knew he was fast when he was 11 years old. So he earns his athlete of the year. So he's the boys track and field athlete of the year. Congratulations to him on his accomplishments. So we'll keep this right here on the screen. So congratulations to him. So he's from let's see what school he's from. This young man. Okay, he's from, I'm trying to see, he's from the Baltimore area. He is the Howard County track athlete of the year. Congratulations. So he's from Howard County. So that's in Maryland. So this is what we're showing you right here on the screen. So once again, Damon Brockberry is named the track athlete of the year. That's in Baltimore, so that's in the Baltimore area. This is from the Baltimore Sun. You can reach the Baltimore Sun at baltimoresun.com. That's baltimoresun.com. See what else we need. Okay, let's talk about all right, the mess Jimbo left inside Florida State ball. Willie Taggart plans to rise again. I think they should, because look, Florida, because when Jimbo Fisher left, look, they left a big pile of mess for the Florida State football program. I'm pretty sure they will be back. They will be back on the map. They also had worse academic performance. So hopefully the NCAA doesn't come down hard on them, but they're going to have to clean that up as well, because that's very important. Academics is very important to the student athletes. So that's one thing they have to clean up. So hopefully Florida State will be back again and competing for the national championship or the ACC title. That's one thing about it. So you can give me your take about Florida State. Do you think Willie Taggart has the ability to get the Florida State football program back on its feet again? You can give me your take via Facebook, Periscope, um, Twitch, and YouTube. So you can give me your takes on there. We have the screen on. So this is what I'm talking about right here. So this is the article from the Bleacher Report. You can go to bleacherreport.com. That's bleacherreport.com. Okay, AC Milan to demolish the iconic Sam Serlo Stadium at Sam Serlo Stadium. I don't know what this is. Let's switch this over. It keeps showing AP stuff right there. So this is what we're talking about. This is the soccer stadium that's in, I think it's in Italy or something like that. AC Milan. So this is the stadium we're showing you. So that stadium opened up in 1926 in Milan, Italy. They had the host the 1990 World Cup. So that's unfortunate. It's going to go and stuff like that. So, I mean, I know a lot of people are not happy about that stadium being torn down, but the truth of the matter is, look, they're going to build a new stadium in Italy. That's going to be a new state-of-the-art facility. That's going to be a lot better than the San Milan Sir Stadium. So that's my take on it. This is from the UPI. You can reach UPI at UPI.com. It's UPI.com. Also, let's see. Okay, this is from MichiganLive.com. Pistons signed Oregon forward Lewis King to a two-way deal, so he's going to be signed with them. So let's switch this over. I don't know why they keep sending me these ads and stuff like that. Okay, Lewis King is going to be signed. He's the 6'9", 205 forward. He's also averaged 13 points. He shoots 39% from three-point range. He also has 5.3 rebounds. So he'll be signed with a two-way deal. So let's go ahead and so this is from Michigan.com. This is from Amasar Khan. You can reach him at MichiganLive.com. That's MichiganLive.com. Okay, let's talk about the Oakland Raiders. Okay, this is the John Gruden. Let's talk about John Gruden. John Gruden's front seven on defensive line is still has question marks going into the 2019 season. But I think it's gonna hopefully it does work itself out with the defensive line. I'm pretty sure hopefully it will work out. So I'm pretty sure he'll have something in place for this team right here, for this defensive line. Because look, that defensive line is going to be very important if they're going to get to the quarterback. So that's my take on that. This is from once again, this is from Scott Blair. You can reach him, Scott Blair. You can reach him at NBC Sports. That's out in the Bay Area. So NBC Sports Bay Area news article. Okay. Okay. Baltimore Sun. Orioles are near a deal with top draftee Adley Rutschman and Gunner and also Henderson. That's from the Baltimore Sun. This is from Nathan Rulez. You can reach him at the Baltimore Sun. That's the BaltimoreSun.com. It's the Baltimore Orioles number one draft pick. Addison Rutschman is near a deal, according to reports. He is the Oregon State catcher. He was on the Oregon State National Championship team from a year ago, so I think that's good. Rutschman hit 411. He also hit his slugging percentage was 575. His on base percentage was 575, and his slug percentage was 4751. So he was a pretty good hitter in his days when he went to Oregon State. So he was a pretty good hitter, hitting 411, and also have an on-base percentage of 575. So he was pretty good on those. So I'm pretty sure the Baltimore Orioles has got a good deal in drafting this young guy out of Oregon State. So that's my take on it. Get this off the screen. What's yours? If you're a Baltimore Orioles fan, you think this a Rutschman deal is good for your team, you can send me your comments. Like I said, once again, via Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and also YouTube. Via the we'll watch your screen comments. So we're waiting for it to come up. So that's okay. This is from the Baltimore Sun. Okay, let's go over to sportskeepers.com. Once again, sportskeepers.com is a website we use. It's a new site we're now using. Let's go ahead and give you some information on last night's Stomping Ground pay-per-view. That was last night. We will have the full recap of Stomping Ground tonight. We're going to read some articles from there. So this is 5 reasons why Brock Lesnar didn't cash in the Money in the Bank last night at Stomping Ground. This is 5 reasons. Number 1, limited number of dates on his contract. So that's one thing. If you cash that thing in, that's it. You can't get another contract. That's one thing about it. So that's one of them. This is from Paul Heyman right here. He tweets that out. Memo to WWE Seth Rollins. Also Kobe Kingston, perhaps even Ziggler. My client has been considering his options. Here is one of the absolutely guaranteed. Brock Lesnar is in control. This is not a prediction. It is a that's a spoiler. So I say this: look, if he does cash in his Money in the Bank contract at any of those pay-per-views, he can do it at any time. Even on the WWE shows like Raw or SmackDown or whatever. So he can cash that thing in at any time. So that's my take on that. Also, next one. Let's go ahead and go over the next reasons. Both champions stood tall following their respective matches. So that was one of the other reasons why he didn't cash his Money in the Bank contract in. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Next slide over. The story arcs the briefcase needs to be much better longer. So he's look like he's dressed up in a referee's outfit. So he was a special guest referee, I think he was. So also number two, too small pay-per-view to cash in. Yeah, I think that pay-per-view right there, that's a new pay-per-view right there. That is a brand new pay-per-view in Stomping Ground. Now the SummerSlam is going to be pretty good. SummerSlam. So that most likely will be, I think, in August or something like that, or something like that down the line. So that's another reason why he didn't cash his Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Also, nobody is ready for another Brock Lesnar Part 2 reign. So I think that's probably right thing to do. So this is from Sports Keepers. It's called Sports Keeper, Sports Kinder. So next one, we're going to be talking about 5 errors going into the Stomping Ground. So it was 5 glancing errors that WWE made in the Stomping Ground yesterday. Okay, number 1, no Brock Lesnar tease, a part of World Championship either. That was one of the reasons. Now the next one is, let's go ahead and look at that. Predictable at the main event. This was one of the main events right here, number 4. So next one is let's see. Drew McIntyre did lose the in his match. He did defeat Drew McIntyre helped Shane McMahon defeat Roman Reigns. So he did lose. So he kind of interfered in that match yesterday. So we can't show you the video of the due to WWE's overlooking overlooking the lack of crowd support. That's one thing. Look, the crowd. Look, sure, on a Monday Night Raw, they put those crowds out, but the thing is, it's a lot of people most likely didn't watch this pay-per-view because they don't want to spend the $40 or whatever, or $50 to watch a match get really tainted and stuff like that. So this is another reason why this pay-per-view kind of stunk yesterday. Now the next one is the 24/7 Championship. That is the another reason why they had some errors in their WWE event. So that's 5 glancing errors in the WWE Stomping Ground pay-per-view last night. Okay, let's see. See if anything else we got to talk about here wrestling wise before we close out today's show. Let's go to some let's go to let's see, let's get some go to baseball. Let's go to MLB baseball. Let's go get some news off of there. Let's see if we can grab some news headlines off of looking for okay, basketball. Let's look at the see if we got any NBA stuff on here we'll talk about. Okay, okay, this is from On Point. This is this just came out 9 hours ago. Alonzo Ball trade to the Pelicans is good news. I think it's not a good news. I'll be honest with you. I really don't think this is a good trade. To be honest with you, I think it was a pissy trade to get Alonzo Ball, Josh Hart, and Brandon Ingram. What? That's my opinion. I mean, I'm stating my opinion on it, but the truth of the matter is, look, I don't think this is a good trade. I think what we need to do, David Griffin, he needs to trade these guys and find somebody else that's going to be productive. Um, because look, Alonzo Ball is not a good player. I'll be honest with you. He's not a good player. He's not. I mean, look, a lot of people, I hear a lot of news about that and stuff like that. He only averaged 9.9 points a game. He also shot 32% from three-point range, so he's not a good player. That's one thing people has to realize. He's not a good player. Look, I know his dad, LeBall Ball, is the biggest ass clown around. You could shake a stick at. But the truth of the matter is, look, if we could trade him and get somebody off the trading blocks, that will help our team big time. Because we did get Zion Williamson. So that's one thing. Look, if we can get somebody for Alonzo Ball, that would help our team big time. So that's my take on it. This is from Sports Keeters. You can reach him at sportskeeters.com. That's sportskeeters.com. Okay, let's see if they got any AEW stuff. Any more wrestling stuff? Let's see if they got any so let's see. Okay, this is from this is AEW and WWE history. Awesome Kong defeated Seth Rollins in a rare indie match. This was an independent match right here. This wasn't a WWE regulated match. This is an indie match. Awesome Kong, the young lady that's I think she was on TNA. She did defeat Seth Rollins. So this is information right here. This was from Florida Championship Wrestling. She did so that was Awesome Kong and Seth Rollins. That's one of the matches right there. They're showing you on the screen. So this is we'll have more WWE news later on in the Sports Time New Orleans sports podcast recording. We'll have that later. So this is let's go ahead and close out the show. Okay, this concludes today's Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Monday, June 24th. We will be back tomorrow with the live stream of the Sports in the not the Sports in the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show. We will be back tomorrow. We'll have the recording of the Sports Time New Orleans podcast. So it'll be later on this evening, right after Monday Night Raw. We'll talk more about the pay-per-view last night and also the Monday Night Raw show. We'll talk about that. We'll have it uploaded to Facebook and YouTube. Everything will be set up. So like, share, and subscribe. Everything is directly on your screen if you can see it. You can follow me on my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/KLW78 782540. Also, you can follow me on my Facebook personal page, which is facebook.com /kerry.wehmeyer. The number 75. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Sports Talk 2505. Also, you can follow me at WordPress at Sports Talk 78 .sport.blog. Also, you can follow me on Reddit. That's um, um, LSU Tulane 2505. Also, you can follow me at Sports Talk 78 on Tumblr. That's Sports Talk 78 on Tumblr. So that is a lot of ways you can follow me. Um, so we'll be back most likely tomorrow with the live stream. So everybody, once again, have a good afternoon.